Hundreds of debt advocates and progressive political organizers gathered outside the Supreme Court on Tuesday while justices heard oral arguments in two cases challenging President Biden's plan to cancel up to $20,000 in student loan debt for some borrowers. Several speakers, including some members of Congress, defended the president's decision to cancel the debt and framed loan forgiveness as an economic and racial justice issue. The rally was organized by a coalition of more than 24 groups, including labor and teachers unions, consumer and legal advocacy groups, and voting rights organizations. "We are here today because student debt is a crisis, and when there's a crisis you take action," said Cody Hounanian, the E. "The president has taken action, and the only thing that's in our way are the folks in that building right now." Inside, the 6-3 conservative majority court considered two central issues: whether the plaintiffs in the two cases against the debt cancellation have legal standing to challenge the plan, and whether the Biden administration implemented the plan properly. "This should be an open and shut case, raw. I still have hope that the court will do what it's supposed to. If they actually get to the substance of the questions like everybody else, I'm afraid that partisanship is going to overwhelm reason." For years, activists on the left have called for complete student debt cancellation, pointing to the exponential rise of college costs and loan balances. An increasing number of Democratic politicians have come on board. During the 2020 Democratic presidential primary, Senator Elizabeth Warren, D-Mass. Called for $50,000 in loan cancellation, while Senator Bernie Sanders, IVT. Called for wiping out all student debt. Biden took a more modest approach and campaigned on forgiving $10,000 in debt through congressional legislation. When that proved impossible, progressives argued that Biden had the right to act by executive order and Republicans attempted to pass legislation preventing him from doing so. As pressure grew for Biden to fulfill his promise to cancel debt ahead of the 2022 midterm elections, the administration argued that it had the right to cancel debt under the HEROES Act, the 2003 legislation that allows the Secretary of Education to modify loan terms in the event of a national emergency.